Hey, what's up, guys? This is Eric, Grimstrong Fitness. Just wanted to talk to you today about how success leaves clues. So maybe there was a time in your life where you had been really successful with, um, a weight loss and maintaining that weight loss. Or maybe there's a time in your life where you felt really good in the best shape of your life. It's good these, days later, months later, years later, to assess where you're at now by the success you've had in the past. And if maybe you've fallen out of that, you've gotten into a rut, it's good to think about those times and actually sit down and write out what were you doing when you were in the best shape of your life, exercise wise. Maybe you were doing lots of running, maybe you're doing lots of lifting, maybe you had a great combination of both. Which is kind of really how it should be done. You do need to lift the weights and take care of your heart and stuff like that. So write those things down, and even the things that you enjoy. Maybe it's a dance class that you were taking once or twice a week, whatever it may be. Maybe it's a spin class, something enjoyable that you like to do and fell out of and maybe want to get back into. Even a guy mentioned today a martial arts class. He's going to be adding that into his regimen once a week. So that's a great way to exercise too, and as well as learn some self-defense stuff. So exercise-wise, yeah, write that stuff down. Think about those things, and start putting those in your schedule, getting back to those. And then even nutrition-wise, what about when you've been at your maybe healthiest weight? I wouldn't maybe say light, just because sometimes you might be at a light weight, but maybe you're a little on the lights, too light, or maybe an unhealthy kind of skinny fat, if you will. When were you at the healthiest? What were you doing on those days? And like I mentioned earlier, something sustainable. Sometimes like, oh yeah, I had great success with this 30-day thing, but then I gained 20 pounds back. You can't have that. That's not something good to look back on. If there has been a time in your life where you've been extremely healthy, what were you eating? How often were you eating? What foods worked for you? Stuff like that. So take the time out, write down, while thinking about success leaves clues, write down exercise-wise what worked really well for you, when you felt your best, what were you doing. Food-wise, journal in there, what things were you eating, what were you doing, stuff like that. And now, maybe you haven't had that kind of success before. So the next part is looking at people who have done what you want to do. Look at them for advice. You can kind of see how some of the leanest people in the world are probably the bodybuilders, right? They're getting ready for their shows, etc. So I went and bought a book called Burn the Fat, Feed the Muscle. I believe the guy's name is Tom Verducci or something like that. But Burn the Fat, Feed the Muscle. So I went out and bought that book and got a lot of great information from that. I actually got it off of Audible first. Get that audio book going, put it in the car, listen to it on your commute, stuff like that. So that guy was real successful, right? He's a bodybuilder. He's gotten to a low body fat percentage. So I wanted to read and learn from him. So that's one way to do it. Maybe you read somebody's book, audio, or listen to an audio book. Maybe you even hire a coach that's been there, done that, or is still in the process of doing it, and is showing that they know the steps to get there. So I just wanted to come and talk to you today about that. So think about how success leaves clues. Maybe finally get back on the horse. If you've had success in the past with things, get back to doing those. If not, maybe you reach out to somebody and finally hire a coach with whatever you may want to do. All right? So you guys get out there, start getting back to a healthier body, healthier mindset, and make this year yours. See you later.